Good morning, good morning, good morning, FB fam. Good morning. It's another Get Me Through Wednesday. It's not as bright outside as we would probably like it, but it is another Get Me Through Wednesday with a little bit of overcast here in Los Angeles. Pastor Jay, good to see you, man. My sister from another Mr. Chris, good to see you. It's another Get Me Through Wednesday. As always, before we get started, I just want to welcome you to our Get Me Through Wednesday. Tiana, good to see you. Hope you and my bro are doing well. Missing you guys. As always, just want to welcome you to another Get Me Through Wednesday. If you are in the LA area, especially in the Long Beach area, if you're looking for a church to come fellowship and hang out, come stop by Chosen Generation Fellowship Church. We meet at 12 p.m. every Sunday except for Fifth Sunday at 5601 Orange Avenue, City of Long Beach. Come by, visit us, fellowship with us. 12 p.m. service. It's called 90 Minutes of Growth, to where we fellowship, we worship, and we get a word. And we have what we call family time after service, where we mix and mingle. Go to our website, www.choseng129.org, and plan your visit. Just click on the button, let us know when you're coming. That way we can have something special for you when you arrive. Also, if this blesses you in some kind of way, text Chosen Generation to 77977. 77977. Text Chosen Generation, all one word. And if it blesses you and you just want to bless the ministry, then thank you in advance for that. Get Me Through Wednesday, man. What I've been dealing with the last couple of weeks, I think, because I have been in what we've called here at the house, Team Nelm's prom tour. We got our 18-year-old trips that are graduating from high school. They have their proms. They had a prom last week, and one of my sons had a prom last week. 2 weeks before that, our other son had a prom, and now we are waiting for the princess's prom. Miss Courtney's prom is next week, so we are on this prom tour. One of the things that I have been dealing with over the last couple of weeks and just sharing with the young folks as they prepare for graduation, they're in that process of, how when we were in high school, those last couple of weeks, last couple of months before graduation, we were just like, man, I just want to be over. I want this to be done with. I'm tired. I want to move on to the next thing. Well, I've been talking to them and they all have said kind of the same thing. They're just like, Daddy, I don't like it. I don't like being in high school anymore. And so I laugh at them because I'm like, if you don't like being in high school, what do you think's going to happen when you get to my age, or when you get out of college and you have to really go to work every day? You're not going to like that either. And so today I wanted to deal with, when we hear the term, I don't like it. I don't like it. There's a lot of things that we don't like. I remember when I was in high school and I played high school football, one of the things that I did not like was running. I didn't like to run. I didn't like the sprints. I didn't like the we called them gassers, which were these short little sprints across not the length of the field, but the width of the field. I didn't like those. I didn't like gassers. Why we got to run those? Why we got to do that? Charlie, I see you, man. Why we got to do gassers? All I wanted to do was play football. So I wanted to hit people. I wanted to run. I wanted to run the plays. I wanted to get off into the schemes. But what I learned over the course of playing ball was, Wendell, good to see you, bro. What I learned about playing ball was those gassers helped me in the fourth quarter. So when the game got tight, when the game was strenuous, when the game was on the line, instead of me checking out, calling a timeout and checking out and going to the sideline, I still had the energy because of those gassers that I did not like, that I had to run in spring ball, is what helped me during the season. There are certain things that we will not like in life. You can't get around that. We're not going to like everything. We're not going to like some of the situations we're in. We're not going to like some of the things that we have to go through. We're not even going to like everybody. Okay, you're not. At the end of the day, we are personalities. Hey, Sierra, good to see you. Sister Booker, good to see you. We're not going to like everything. Okay, the thing was, as my friend Charlie said, yeah, I'd rather be in school. I don't like going to work. Now, I like what I do. Okay, but the rigors of the work, the rigors of the getting up, the rigors of the going and being present, sometimes that can wane on who you are. We're not going to like everything. I stopped by to tell you that, yes, in ministry, pastoring, I don't like everything. I don't. There are certain things that I just don't like. But you got to understand something. In the process of not liking something, are you still receptive to being coached in that situation? And are you receptive to being okay with the process? So in the not liking, are you coachable? And are you okay with the process? Okay. There are certain areas of marriage I don't like, but I'm okay with the process. And there are times that I have gotten, and I still get coached in areas of my marriage, because you got to realize my wife and I are two broken individuals that are trying to come together and be whole, but we don't know how to be whole because we're broken. So how do broken pieces understand how to be whole if they've never been in a whole situation? That's a word for somebody. I got to be coached in my marriage. I got to be coached as far as how to be a better father. I got to be able to coach my kids through those phases of I don't like it. I never will forget when they were babies and we were trying to train them how to eat solid food. There was some food they don't like. My son the other day, my son Isaiah, he said to me the other day, we were having dinner on Mother's Day, and I bought these sodas and water and juices and stuff like that, and he was like, I don't like orange soda. I was like, what? I said, what is wrong with you, bro? You don't like orange soda? I said, orange soda is like the second best thing to Kool-Aid. What are you talking about? He don't like orange soda, and he's okay with that. That you got to be okay with understanding that you're not going to like everything about life. That's what I'm trying to say. We're not going to like everything. Pastor Alexander, see you, bro. Sis, Brandy, I see you. Phoenicia, thank you for joining. We're not going to like everything. Life is not about what you like. We live in a time frame and in a generation to wherein we feel like we have to like everything. Facebook is about likes. Instagram is about love, hearts. We want to get likes on Twitter. Everything is about like. We want people to like us. We want people to be okay with us. I stopped by to tell you that everybody's not going to like you. Now, what are you going to do in the process of people not liking you? What are you going to do when life presents itself something that you're not going to like? James Harden, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, other cats like that. You think they like having to work out all the time? No, but their job is to get their game better. So what are those things that you don't like that you need to focus on that may be what you need to work on to get your game better? What are those areas of your life that you don't like? I don't like going to the gym. I got a partner that's religious about going to the gym. I don't like going to the gym. I don't like working out on the treadmill. I don't like doing all that. At the same time, I don't like being overweight. So it comes a point to wherein what are you going to do with those things that you don't like? And how are you going to assess that those things that you don't like may be what you need to focus on to get you better? I talk to my dad all the time. He doesn't like the low sodium diet that he's on because he can't eat what he wants. But my question to him is, are you going to subject yourself to eating those things that you shouldn't and maybe not be here much longer? Or are you going to subject your thing to the process of eating healthy and staying here so that you can see your grandchildren process through life or progress through life? Stuff, we're not going to like it. We're not going to like everything. God didn't create us in a position to where we were going to like everything. Do you think that Abraham liked the fact that he had to leave his homeland and go to someplace else he didn't know? He didn't like that. Do you think Abraham liked the fact that he had to put his son up for slaughter? He didn't like that. Do you think Jeremiah liked the fact that he would stand and preach to the people God's word and nobody responded, and he would go home at night crying himself to sleep? That's why they call him the weeping prophet. Do you think that Paul liked the fact that he was beat every which way and destitute and disenfranchised and pretty much out on the street and doing this thing all for the sake of ministry? Do you think he liked that? No, he didn't. He liked the fact that it was for a greater cause. So sometimes you got to love the end game, but you don't have to like the process, but you still got to go through the process, even though you don't like the process, because you're trying to get to the end game, which is what your passion is. So in life, you ain't going to like everything. You're not. And that's okay. But my question to you is, are you willing to be coached in those areas that you don't like? And are you willing to go through the process to get to where you need to be, despite the fact that you might not even like how the process is going? We don't like everything about church, but we need it so that we can fellowship, so that we can figure out that we all sinners and we falling short of grace, and that there's somebody else that's in the house that's going through something worse than what we are going through. I just stopped by to tell you today that there's not going to be everything that we like. And that's okay. But are you coachable, and are you willing to go through the process? Because if you go through the process, you'll figure out that what you did not like is the reason why you can even operate in your promise. Come on through here, Jesus. If I hadn't run those gassers in spring ball and in practice, I would not have been an asset to my team in the fourth quarter when they needed me. Somebody needs you in the fourth quarter, but you don't like something about the process, but you got to go through the process because somebody needs you in the fourth quarter. I don't like not being able to do what I want to do with my income, but my wife and children need my income. So therefore, there's going to be some things I got to do with my money that I don't like. So instant gratification has to be put to the side for the fulfillment of the destiny promise. That's the word. Instant gratification has to be put to the side for the destiny promise that God has for you. So what is some stuff you got to put to the side? What is that instant gratification that you got to put to the side? What is that you got to stop? Hanging out with friends? Maybe it's dating. Maybe it's that you got to save your money. Maybe it's that you have to back away from the table. Maybe it's that you got to go to the gym. What is it that you got to do? What is it that you got to put to the side so that you can get to your destiny promise? Because you can't get to the promise if you ain't willing to go through the process. And when you go through the process, there's going to be some things that you don't like in the midst of the process, but you still got to go through it because somebody else, yes, that means it's selfless. Somebody else is going to need you in the fourth quarter. As I tell my kids, I don't like going to work, but I go to work so that I can provide for you. I go to work so that life can be a little bit easier for you. I'm going to leave you with this. My dad has always told me over the years, he says, either you're going to pay on the front end or you're going to pay on the back end. But at the end of the day, you got to pay. At some point, you got to understand you're not going to like everything about life. But life is not supposed to be lived because you like it. Life is supposed to be lived so that you love it and you leave a legacy. What I do today is not for Cedric. What I do today is for my legacy. So put aside instant gratification so that you can get to the destiny promise that God has for you. Like I said, if you're in the LA area and you don't have a place to worship, or you want to visit a place that worships God in its entirety and just loves on you when you come, Chosen Generation Fellowship Church, 12 p.m. every Sunday except for the fifth Sunday, 5601 Orange Avenue in the city of Long Beach. Go check out our website, www.choseng129.org. Click on Plan Your Visit. Let us know when you coming. If this has blessed you, I want you to like, share, and love. Share this out with your circle of influence. Somebody else needs to know that it ain't about them liking life. It's about them getting to their destiny promise and going through the process. If this has blessed you, text Chosen Generation to 77977, 77977. Chosen Generation, all one word. Bless the ministry so that we can continue to do those things that God has ordained us to do in the community of Long Beach. I love you. I'm Pastor Said. I'm out. I'll see you next Wednesday for another Get Me Through Wednesday. Peace.